We're the Candies, and we operate Len Libby in Scarborough, Maine. The shop has been in my wife's family since the 40s. We handcraft all of our candies, and today we're going to show you how we make our Needhams. It's 10 pounds of fresh coconut for every batch, and that's 10 pounds of fresh ground coconut. You're not weighing out 10 pounds of coconut. You are cracking coconut, you are peeling coconut, you are shredding coconut, and you're getting 10 pounds of that fresh shredded coconut. That's a lot more than 10 pounds of coconut, and it's really sort of a labor of love because it takes a long time. Corn syrup goes in first so that you don't burn your batch. If you put sugar down first, you might burn your batch if it gets too hot. Goes right down, and then we've got our coconut milk mixture is going to go in. And so I'm going to pre-mix that, again, so it doesn't stick to the bottom when the flames come on. You're trying to get liquid and corn syrup on the bottom using propane heat, and we're going to take this up to 269 degrees. And will you get our desiccated, Jeff? And you can throw that. Well, actually, you know what? Wait 2 seconds on that, Jeff. Okay, so I got most of the lumps of this out. We're going to do the fresh now. There's your. Look how white that fresh is. You can see that. You can tell that that's different from desiccated. It's like snow. So Jeff is going to put in some fondant at this point in time. That's a fondant chunk. And so once that's all beaten in, you know that you're ready to put it on the table. We're going to pour it on this cooling table, and we're going to let it cool. So it should have this nice white, color to it, and not be sort of cloudy or gray or yellow or any of that. And you can see there's a chunk of real coconut right there. And so when we go to cut it, that's going to make a big mess. So Jeffrey's going to grab that. And you're not really cutting all the way through. What we're going to do is we're going to take a little carpet knifey guy, and we are going to section these off into pieces so that they fit on trays. What happens is I put on a bottom coat, okay? I put the piece down here, and it gets a bottom coat, and it goes on this. This is a cooling belt. This is actually very cool underneath it. And then it travels down here, and it goes to our enrobing unit and gets completely covered in the chocolate waterfall. I'm going to do what's called stringing, which is basically running your finger over the top of it with a glove and putting what's called a string on it so that it looks a little bit fancier.